Hello everyone, this is Dr. Muthu Mahalakshmi, Assistant Professor of Economics in Marist College Autonomous Thoothukudi. Warm greetings to all who have joined this session. In this session, we are going to discuss about the topic digital revolution, features, positive and negative impacts. So before getting started, we should be aware of what industrial revolution is and what are the different phases of industrial revolution. So what is Industrial Revolution? Industrial Revolution was a transformative period starting around 1760 when traditional agriculture-based economies shifted to industrial economies powered by machines, factories and mass production. It marked the beginning of modern economic development and impacted every aspect of the society that includes the technology, economy, social life, labor and environment. Next, we move on to the different phases of Industrial Revolution. So basically, we have four different phases of Industrial Revolution. That includes the first Industrial Revolution, that was the period from mid 18th century to 1830s. During that period, we had the invention of the steam engine, water power mechanization of textiles. The second industrial revolution was from the period mid 19th century to early 20th century, that is 1871 to 1914. During that period, we had the invention of electricity, petroleum, assembly lines, mass production, steel, and chemicals. The third industrial revolution, it consisted of the period of late 20th century, example 1969 to 2000. During this period, we had the usage of computers, electronics, automation, internet, and software. And this is the period where we had the digital revolution. The next phase is the fourth industrial revolution, that is the present century. During this period, we had the IoT, that is Internet of Things, cyber systems, artificial intelligence, big data computing, and so on. So now we are going to discuss about digital revolution, and this is the third phase of industrial revolution. So the digital revolution refers to the shift from traditional mechanical and analog technologies to digital technologies starting in the late 20th century and continuing into this 21st century. So it marked the beginning of the information age, transforming how we communicate, work, learn, and live. Now we move on to the basic and key features of digital revolution. The first one is transition from analog to digital. So when we see the earlier devices, it used analog signals that we call as continuous signals. For example, the cassette tapes or film reels. But now the digital revolution has brought digital technology, which uses the binary code, that is the zeros and ones, as we already know. So the advantage of this is this has made the data more accurate and it is faster and easy to process and also store. The second one is rise of computers and the internet. So after the invention of the computers, the personal computers allowed people to work and create any data, anything from their home or institutions or office. And this internet connected the whole world and allowed global communication. It also enhanced the online research and also the sharing of data throughout the world. So the next feature is advancement in communication. During the digital revolution, we had the mobile phones and we started sending emails for official purposes and started making video calls to communicate with our friends, relatives, and these all replaced the older forms of sending communication through letters, and we stopped using the landlines. So during this period of digital revolution, we had various social media platforms, say our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and all these made the communication very quick, very interactive, and even we can communicate across continents. The next feature is information and data boom. So this feature explains that we could store the information digitally in hard drives and we had cloud storage facility. This allowed us to store a huge amount of information and data at one place. And tools like Google search engines, which made our work very easier, and we could sit at one place and search anything very quickly, very easily. And big data helps businesses understand trends and make quick decisions. The next feature is digital revolution has been a basic driving force for automation and artificial intelligence for the beginning of the fourth industrial revolution. So we can say that in this 21st century, we all have started using artificial intelligence in some or the other way in our day-to-day lives. So when we talk about the students of higher education institutions, they have started using artificial intelligence tools for enhancing their education. And even formal workers are using AI in their workplaces. So we can say that artificial intelligence have slowly started replacing human beings, like chatbots are answering questions or robots are assembling cars. So AI is used in voice assistant, self-driving cars, and also medical diagnosis, etc. So we can strongly say that digital revolution has been a basic driving force behind the beginning of fourth industrial revolution. The next feature is digital economy. When we talk about digital economy, we can say that several traditional businesses have moved online, and we know that we have several e-commerce types of e-commerce like B2B commerce, C2C commerce, etc. And this digital revolution has been very useful for e-commerce business. And when we talk about the online shopping, people can do online shopping from home itself through various platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, etc. And online banking, when we talk about online banking, money transfers has become very quick, very it is very easy to transfer money from one place to another. Next, digital revolution is very useful for digital marketing and freelance work has been created new ways to earn income. Now we have discussed the basic and key features of digital revolution, and we shall now discuss the impacts of digital revolution. So as we have the two sides of a coin, similarly we have both the positive and negative impacts. So now we have a look at the positive impacts of digital revolution. So the first one is after the digital revolution, communication has become very quick and faster, and information could be accessed in a better manner. We can make calls to our friends, relatives, and higher authorities, and we can also send messages very quickly. The next impact is positive impact is on education. So education has improved a lot after the digital revolution. Students who are living in remote areas could learn new things, could attend many courses through online classes, and can learn many things, new things through YouTube, etc. When we come into the productivity side, due to the digital revolution, productivity, may it be agriculture or industry, the productivity and innovation has improved a lot. And this has increased due to the software and digital tools. The next is after the digital revolution, new industries have come into existence, and also career opportunities have increased, like digital jobs have increased a lot, and in technology and also in media, new careers have emerged, and this has created new opportunities for the younger generations. Next, we move on to the negative impacts of digital revolution. So the first one is digital divide. When we talk about digital divide, we can say that there is unequal access to technology because everyone could not have proper internet connectivity at their places, and also they could not have the availability of smartphones and laptops, etc. Next is job loss in traditional sectors. This is basically due to the automation, and we know that machines have replaced human jobs. Next is issues like cyber crimes. There is a lot of data privacy issues due to data theft, hacking, and online scams. The next negative impact is screen addiction. We know that after the digital revolution, there is overuse of phones among the kids, students, and they have started playing games, and they are very much interacted with the social media platforms, etc. And because of this, they have been facing several health issues. So to conclude and summarize, we can say that digital revolution has reshaped the world, making it more connected and technology driven. It continues to influence every aspect of human life and is a driving force behind the fourth industrial revolution. So understanding and adapting to its challenges and opportunities is very essential for the future. These are the practice questions for assessing yourselves. The first question: which technology was the key feature of the first industrial revolution? And the answer is steam engine. Second question: mass production and assembly lines are associated with which industrial revolution? And the answer is second industrial revolution. Third, technologies like artificial intelligence and Internet of Things belong to which industrial revolution? And the answer is fourth industrial revolution. Fourth, how did the digital revolution contribute to the rise of the digital economy? And the answer is it enabled online shopping, digital banking, and freelance work. Fifth, what is one major impact of the digital revolution on communication? And the answer is instant global communication through emails, video calls, and social media. These are the study materials for your reference. So here is your self-assessment form through which you can evaluate your learning, and you are also most welcome to give your feedback through the link given. These links are also available in the description box. Thank you for joining this session.